Fantasy Quick Hits. This is Miles and Cam. We were running down the Deuce Dynasty League draft. And pick 106 is Stripper's Delight. I dream of seeing my name in lights. Grand Ole Opry on the Saturday night. Standing where my hero stood. Hillbilly Hollywood. This is Leadall. We talk about him fairly often. He's a good dude.
Yeah, that was a good song.
Oh, thanks. It's a Nitty Gritty Dirt Band.
Oh, okay.
I'm not surprised you haven't heard it.
No, I've heard of Fishing in the Dark.
Yep. It was their album after that.
Okay.
So, but anywho, with the 106, he took my guy, Anthony Richardson, and Brandon screwed everything up because he took Jordan Addison, and Leadall is a super Vikings fan. He was going to get him. He thought he was going to fall to him because what idiot wouldn't take JSN there? And Brandon was that idiot, according to Leadall. Anyway, actually, I don't think he called him an idiot. But anywho, I really want Richardson. I have a problem where I will. It's like if I see something I want it, I will overpay for it, and sometimes it works out, but it hasn't yet.
Yeah.
And how do you feel about it, Cam? What do you think?
Like as far as a Rich pick to Leadall's team, or you trying to acquire?
Just whatever.
I like A Rich is a baller. Kirk Cousins and Jared Goff are his other two quarterbacks. They're passing quarterbacks. You don't get the PPR by the rushing upside with either of those two. They'll have a combined 20 yards rushing in the all season. Richardson, he's athletic, freak of nature. Yeah. He's good. If he goes, he's gonna go. And
well, his friends were telling him, he's like, "Oh, you have a huge hole in quarterback." But with our scoring, those guys were both top 10, top 12 quarterbacks. He had his running back room is decimated. Was it Cook is gone? Who else?
William. He got Eckler.
Yeah. But who else?
He doesn't have much for debt. Well, now he's got Kendre Miller. Didn't he?
Well, that's in the draft.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was just talking about just looking at the holes he had. For receivers, he OBJ, Calvin Ridley, and McLaurin. He's got some guys. He's got Higgins. He's got Ayuk. But man, to me, his biggest hole is running back. But I did not expect him to take quarterback there, and so maybe I'm just mad at him.
I think you are. You're just
because I wanted.
You're trying to be a nice mad, and it's like
you're just coming off as mad.
Leadall, if you ever do listen to this, just try to wheel and deal some kind of a trade for A-Rich or.
I currently. Oh, here you talk about his next picks. I will tell you the trade I offered.
His next pick was at the 201. He got Kendre Miller because that was part of the package or part of the deal for me to get JSN. I sent the 201 and Kendre Miller. That was a good pick. Good pick. He needed a running back, and if Miller will be full steam ahead. I think as soon as Kamara starts kind of fizzle out. And who else do they have for the running back in Jamal Williams, right?
For New Orleans, yeah. And Kamara is suspended 3 games.
Yeah. So Miller's going to get an opportunity. It just might not be till later this year or maybe next year.
Okay. So this is the offer I've sent him. Samaje Perine, Rashad Penny, Damian Harris, David Montgomery, and DeAndre Swift for Richardson, Brandon Ayuk, and Pierre Strong.
You take off the last two, you send him them 5 for 1, I bet he does it.
Yeah.
I know it's a lot, and you just took a big gulp. But
he needs running backs.
If you want him,
yep,
you got to pay.
Yep.
I mean,
it's
fair is fair.
Yep. But, like I said, I'm willing to take big swings, and I think he could be comparable or even better than Cam Newton's rookie year, and Cam Newton won. So, and I also like my teams to look the same. Which is probably why I have the same record in each league. I picked 6th in one and 5th in the other. So
yeah.
But next Rashee Rice.
Yeah, I like it. That's a good pick at the 205.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. He traded. That was a pick I traded to him last year.
Yep, that's a good pick. Next, third round was Jaden Reed, wide receiver from the Green Bay Packers.
That surprises me because usually Vikings fans hate Packers.
Yeah.
And
He must be good, or Lido must have that magic 8 ball. Because he's got to go through Christian Watson and Romeo Dobbs.
Yeah.
Dobbs, whatever you want to call him.
And Musgrave.
Musgrave.
Yeah, I heard he's fine, but you never know. Jordan Love might have something different.
Yeah.
And is it AJ Perry?
I think it's AJ or AT Perry or
AT Perry. No,
he's got a cool name.
Wake Forest. There's not much news on him on this. He passes the physical.
How tall is he? 6'5"?
6'5". Yeah, he is
6'5", 205.
Man, that boy's a bean.
I wonder how he runs. I wonder if he's a 4.4 or a 4.6 or
yeah.
He might go. He's on what, Saints?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he might work out, but I think he's too. But this is like Amon-Ra went in the 4th round, but that was a fluky deal.
He'll be the number 2 to Olave.
Oh, how do you get a squirrel to like you?
Give him an acorn.
Act like a nut. And this has been Fantasy Quick Hits with Miles and Cam.